Thanks for staying with us here at Midday. Veterinarian David Graff here to take your questions, and we have a pair of cats with us today.
We do. They're from the Cedar Rapids Animal Care and Control. And this one's name is Face Off. And this one's name is Achoo, as in a sneeze.
Face Off and Achoo.
Yep, that's their names.
And they're really cute. Again, available for adoption at Cedar Rapids Animal Care and Control. And we have Patricia waiting on the line with our first question today. Go ahead.
Yes, we have a 10-year-old cat, Holly. She's had trouble with sneezing since spring, and she it seems like it builds up once in a while in her throat, and and I've had her to the vet once for an allergy shot. That kind of helped, and I've had her there twice since for an antibiotic shot, and then pills, amoxicillin tablets, and she's still kind of having some problems. Is that normal, or is this a...
well, sneezing isn't normal, though I sneeze myself about 10 times a day because I have a lot of allergies. I see cats all the time that are sneezing, and it can be frustrating. Sometimes it's serious. Sometimes there are diseases of the nasal passages. They can have fungus. They can have bacterial sinusitis. Sometimes your veterinarian may send you to have a rhinoscopy done. A rhinoscopy is a fiber optic device that looks up into the sinuses. But many times it's allergies to dust or allergies to pollens, or it can be infectious nature. There's a lot of different things that can cause sneezing, and sometimes it can be real frustrating to treat. And it sounds like that this is
frustrating.
This is the case here. Yeah. So keep at it and keep checking with your veterinarian to see if you can solve the problem.
One thing that you wanted to bring up is the issue of tapeworms, which you hear about from time to time.
Yeah.
I'm sure you hear about it quite a bit.
Right.
And both of these cats have been treated.
And that's why I brought that up, is because on their report that comes from the animal shelter, both of these kittens were treated for tapeworms. And tapeworms are unlike the other kinds of worms that cats and dogs get, in that they have to have an intermediate host, which means tapeworms are not transmitted directly from cat to cat. For a cat to get tapeworms, they have to eat the flea that's carrying the tapeworms. Okay. And there's two kinds of tapeworms in cats. There's the kind the cat gets from eating fleas, and then there's the kind that the cat gets from eating mice. Okay. And these cats had fleas, and they had the kind of tapeworms that you get from eating fleas. One treatment will treat a case of tapeworms, and it's a pill or an injection. Look at this. The other kind of worms that cats get, roundworms, hookworms, whipworms, they're treated with multiple treatments. But tapeworms are treated with one treatment. And if you have a case of tapeworms in your cat, you will see the worms, okay? It's important to know that if you take a stool sample in, the eggs won't show up on the test. In order to diagnose tapeworms, you need to take in the segment that you find to get the diagnosis. Okay? And you'll usually see them around the tail. Okay, so tapeworms are of known pathology, which means even though they disgust the owners who see them, there's no known bad consequences from having them, as hard as that is to believe. But it's better to not have tapeworms than to have tapeworms, so we always treat.
Well, they seem to be doing quite well and interested in everything. So, again, if you're interested in adopting either of these cats, Achoo and Face Off, Cedar Rapids Animal Care and Control. Dr. Graff, thanks so much. And stay with us.